Welcome to my live. Let's see what we can find today. Figure we'll just give it a nice push in the morning. Give everybody a good chance to get in here. Everybody's up and getting their coffee and stuff ready. All right. So I'm going to decide to. Hey, good morning, Kat. I'm gonna go with Israel today because it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on with Israel. The Israelis and Iran seems to be going completely at it, or at least like big warnings getting thrown back and forth. Israel ramping up pressure amid delayed U.S. decision on Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Dang, it's 4 p.m. In the UK. That's crazy. That's wild. Let's see. Iran assembles building blocks for long-range ballistic missiles. Says, oh yeah. So also is the whole point of Israel getting their laser system, the new Iron Beam, is because Iran and other places around Israel is starting to beef up their military. Even the Hamas and Gaza, you got the Palestinians. They've always been going at it, Israel and them, but it's starting to heat up again. Over here in the U.S., it's like 10 o'clock, I believe, 10:30 something, I believe. It should be in this computer actually. 10:30. Wow, that's crazy. 10:30. Right on the dot. Right on the dot. It's not letting me type. Uh-oh. So this is the news that I came across about Israeli warplanes attacked several Hamas military sites in the south of Gaza. Now, what should I say? These guys is having a religion war over there in the Middle East. They're having a crazy religion war right now. And Russia is set to, I forgot, I think they were taking over some like church location or something like that. Israel and Russia's been butting heads over this. Yeah, I watched Watch the Water this time. Crazy, crazy. That was crazy. Very crazy. Prepare for Armageddon end times. Yeah, it looks like it, man. Looks like it. Looks like we're getting really close to these times now. The world is heating up. We got Turkey invading Iraq for the PKK, or the Kurds, for the people that don't know what the PKK is. As I tap this in here, like I love this website because I can just type in anything and everything pops up right here. Iraq has Turkey's ambassador a strong worded protest note following its offensive in Kurdistan. Wow. Turkey posing threats to Iraq's security. Oh, so the Iraq don't like this. Oh, they don't like this at all. HDP slams opposition leader for expressing support for Turkey's offensive against the PKK in Iraq. 26 terrorists. Wow. So that just let me know the world's getting wild right now. It's not only this. The United States and Japan just signed this, pretty much reaffirmed their alliance. Yeah, we did leave them high and dry. We sure did in America. Good morning. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you. I try to get my news out for you guys as fast as possible. As fast as possible. My main account is back, so I have started posting on there again. My second account is still not letting me log in or anything. So I don't know what's going on with that. I think TikTok had a glitch where they're just blocking different people, I guess. I don't know. But all I do know is I'm back. I got some videos for YouTube after this live. And we're back in action, baby. Let's go. I've been demanded to go live, so I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm going to go live for you guys. Excuse my language, sorry. All right. Turkey security forces neutralized a total of 26 PKK terrorists since the launch of the Operation Clawlock in northern Iraq. The country's National Defense Ministry said on Tuesday the anti-terror operation successfully continues as planned, the ministry says in the statement. According to the ministry, the new operation was launched on Monday after reports that the terrorist group was planning to initiate a large scale attack, and it is in line with the UN Charter's principle of self defense. PKK terrorists, the Kurds, often hide out in northern Iraq to plot cross border attacks in Turkey. So Turkey is saying that they were doing this operation to prevent an attack on their country, and that the PKK slash Kurds always operate from Iraq to hit Turkey in highlands. So they're saying they're fully doing this in self defense, while the PKK, of course, is saying they was not doing any such thing. So we got that side. Let's go to the U.S. and Japan because that's concerning too. We also got them talking about the U.S. and South Korea talking about taking action on North Korea because of their missile tests. But we'll use the U.S. and Japan first. The way I teach you guys how to use this website, man. People say I never prove my sources. U.S. soldier indicted on sexual assault charges in Japan. Oh, wait, great. You were right. That's not fantastic. That's actually pretty freaking bad. Sega is reporting. Wait, what? Sega's working on new. Okay, that's not relevant. That's not relevant. All right. I was trying to find a Japanese-U.S. alliance against China because that's what was just that I have on my TikTok. Port of America. Let's see. Lawmakers. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Booyah! I prove all my stuff. I prove all my stuff. Okay, that one's on mail. So U.S. lawmakers affirm alliance. Japan. Oh wait, U.S. lawmakers affirm Japan alliance eyeing China and North Korea. Japanese Prime Minister Kishida and visiting U.S. lawmakers reaffirmed their commitment to working together under a long-standing bilateral alliance on Saturday at a time of heightened global tensions, including threats from China and North Korea. In a meeting over breakfast, the delegation led by Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina agreed with Kishida that on the importance of maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific region, according to Foreign Ministry. Wow. So, like I said, guys, the threats from North Korea and China is really getting Japan and the United States closer. Australia has also jumped into this. We already know that they're supposed to be working with the U.S. and U.K. for hypersonic missiles. And as far as North Korea, let me see if they have this article on here as well about U.S. and South Korea's response to North Korea. Iranian state outlets to South Korea, U.S. differences may be settled at sea. Wow. South Korea urges North return to talks after missile tests. Not that one. Okay, here we go. The United States promises the strongest possible deterrent against North Korea. U.S. envoy on North Korea urges UN to signal to Pyongyang that it will not accept its ballistic missile tests. Okay, it probably won't, but what else? The United States and South Korea will maintain the strongest possible joint deterrent over North Korea's escalatory actions, the U.S. envoy of North Korea said on Monday, according to Reuters. So, once again, the United States is back to eyeing North Korea and China. This is why they're all in the Indo-Pacific. This is why they're doing drills. This is why they're sending their aircraft carriers and destroyers and warships over in the area. Not only are they encircling China, North Korea, and Russia, but they're also ready if either one of them make a move. Now, there was a warning a couple of days ago about war with China. They're saying that it's on the horizon. Let me see if I could find that. U.S. and China prepare to tackle dangerous scenarios over Taiwan issue. Wow. Okay. China signed security pact with the Solomon Islands. This is a whole big thing of why, another reason why they're saying that they're being aggressive. U.S. warns of Chinese military expansion in the Solomon Islands. Wow. Here go another one. Insecurity pact. U.S. Treasury Secretary warns China. Of course they did. I'm trying to find the one about war. Let's see. How about I just put war in there? All right. Chinese envoy to the United States calls for effort to break ice of new Cold War. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, let me just... It was on here that China and the United States had a war on the horizon. Is this it? No, that's sanctions. U.S. threatens China. Oh, that was on the 7th. Okay, this is getting older and older. All right. I'll find it for you guys and put the link in the description for you guys. Or, hold on, I got an idea. How about I just go to DuckDuck and see if it's on there? Save me the work and I just put it on here. Let's see. Horizon. There we go. Is this the one? Yep, China, war with U.S. on the horizon. That was on the 18th, so that was yesterday. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's that one. I'm going to go to one that's probably, more noticeable for people that look for news. China, war with U.S. on the horizon. Chief propagandist says one of China's most well-known state media personalities has called for a sea change in public's attitude on war with the United States, a prospect he believes is increasingly likely over Taiwan. In the commentary, published on Saturday, Xing, I'm just gonna guess that's his name, the former editor of Nationalistics tabloid, the Global Times, described a real sense of crisis in Taiwan, where he says the public is more psychologically prepared for war than China. Wow. Interesting. It seems to be a big propaganda war going on around the world, actually. But right now, they're pushing World War III big time, and they're pushing nuclear war, as they're saying that Russia's going to use one pretty soon. They also said that Russia's nuclear bombers actually circled Ukraine yesterday. So that's something to be worried about. Maybe Russia's really taking it seriously and is willing to nuke the hell out of Ukraine. Tactically. I don't think they're going to use atmospheric nukes. I think they will use tactical nukes. But if I type in nuclear war, because that seems to be the major topic for the last 2 to 3 weeks now. Ukraine war, West might have to bite its tongue to avoid nuclear move from Putin. Okay. Exact time will Putin resort to nuclear weapons as former... Okay, hold on. I saw this earlier, but I never actually got to read this article. I saw this earlier. At that time, Putin will probably resort to nuclear weapons as former Russian minister speaks out on war. Okay, let's see. Vladimir Putin will only resort to using nuclear weapons if Russia faces an essential threat, such as NATO troops invading Moscow, a former foreign minister has claimed. Didn't they already say that they're at war with NATO inside of Ukraine? I know that's not them invading Moscow, but that's still them fighting against their troops. They also blamed NATO for downing of the Moskov of a ship. So I think that's why they said World War III was getting started as well. World War III with NATO. Okay, this is just showing the history up there. At the weekend, Ukrainian Zelensky warned that Putin could turn to chemical or nuclear weapons. He told CNN, not only me, all of the world, all of the countries have to be worried because it can be not real information, but it can be truth. He sucks at English sometimes, so I got what he was saying. Like he's saying it could be misinformation, but at the same time it could be very true. A lot of people like to label this as misinformation anyway. Can you imagine the chaos of a few of these issues between various countries pop off all at once? They're starting to. Israel's about to get jumped. I'm like, for real, they're about to get jumped. We got Ukraine getting jumped. But they got the help of NATO. I mean, for the most part. We got North Korea getting ready to get jumped by Japan, the United States, and so I mean they're not really getting jumped. I mean they got their own little alliance, secret alliance going on. You got Russia flying their airplanes into South Korea as North Korea gets ready to shoot their missiles and stuff. Like it's weird stuff going on between all three of these allied countries. And the three countries I'm talking about is Iran, North Korea, and China. And Russia, of course, too. So I guess four countries. But yeah, man, Putin could be using nuclear weapons. Russia will not use nuclear weapons in Ukraine. We better hope not. That's what Lavrov says. But Lavrov also said that Russia wasn't going to invade Ukraine, if people still call it an invasion. I don't know if y'all still going off the special operations, which, you know, seems that Russia is bringing out the officers of different countries, like the U.S., British, France, Sweden. There was another one. There's another country that's in this. Italy, I believe. Is it Italy? Or no, Germany. Germany, sorry. Germany. All right, this was 7 o'clock this morning, or 5 o'clock this morning, so it probably happened now. 2 hours to surrender or die. Russia offers ultimatum to Ukrainian troops hold up in Mariupol. Oh, that probably includes the NATO officers that's leading these guys too. If y'all don't know, there's NATO officers in Mariupol leading Ukrainians that's giving them the weapons, training them how to use the weapons, and also leading the operation against Russia. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot. It's hard when you're not aware every day. It's a lot to keep up with. Like if I would be surprised somebody come on just knowing about the stuff today and wanting to learn the history of this mess. It's going to take you days just to look through all the history of what's going on with this mess, the truth that's going on out there, not the West versus East propaganda. There's always a truth within the Western and Eastern propaganda. Sometimes they don't tell you the truth at all, though. Just to be honest, they cover their shit up. But oh man. Okay, so we looked up. We saw North Korea. We saw China. We saw Israel and Iran. What are we missing? Russia and NATO. Let's see what's going on with Russia and NATO today. Russia versus NATO. Who would win a war? Nobody. If we're talking conventional war, hell yeah. I know NATO would destroy Russia in a conventional war, but a nuclear war, yeah, good luck. Nobody wins that. What is the email? This is crazy. Russia decides to blame NATO for sinking the Moskva. This kind of messaging could be used to pre-justify any activities Russia might take against NATO countries, like a missile attack. Because they're saying that the arms that Ukraine got from NATO is what's destroying Russian ships. And, well, not only Russian ships, but Russian Moscow. So they're saying they're already at war with NATO. This is what's going all around Russia. Their people think they're at war with us. Their media says they're at war with us. Putin says he's at war with us. So most likely they're probably at war with us. There's too many people talking about it. But this is what you call a shadow war. It's a war that's being waged, but it's being waged in the shadows. The media is not picking up on it. It's a big media blackout. They're not talking about the officers getting captured in Ukraine. Hell no, they want to block that out. They're talking about everything bad that they think Russia's doing. That's what they want to give out to the people. But real smart people would look up the information and be like, whoa, how come they're only talking about what Russia's doing in Ukraine? Is there anything NATO's doing shady behind the scenes? People don't ask themselves that because they want to believe their Western media. I don't know why, but that seems to be the way. It's always two sides to every story. You can't always believe one side, especially when we're known for false flagging just to get involved in the wars. Um, Russia threatened to send nuclear weapons to the Baltics. They already did. Yep, and Kaliningrad. That is true. I will say that. That is true. We will not participate in anti-Russian hysteria. I think that's hold on. Let me see if this is the country I'm thinking about. There was another country that was getting ready to criticize Russia, but they slept out of it. Oh, Serbia is one of the only countries in Europe that has not put sanctions on Russia. We will not participate in anti-Russian hysteria. Yes, Serbia. I told people Serbia is a big friend of Russia's, and they're getting ready to go to war with Kosovo. I forgot about that. I got to put that on my TikTok. I totally forgot to talk about that war between Serbia and Kosovo. Kosovo wants to be a NATO member, but Russia and China is not going to let that happen, and Serbia is definitely not going to let that happen. So this is another front that's opening up. So it's too many fronts over there opening up right now. We still got the Ethiopian war, I think, in Africa, still going on. I think it might have calmed down now, but last I heard, it was going on pretty deep. Let's see. Good morning, my fellow humans, my humans. So we got the British to send Stormed armored missiles to Ukraine in a move that will piss Putin off. Forget the anger word. Can we use a more intense word that people would register in their heads? They don't register anger. I mean, Putin's angry every day. He has a war going on right by his borders. That man's angry. And then he got the whole world cutting his ass off. That don't signify his emotions. That just signifies him as angry. No, he is pissed. He's ready to make a move on NATO at any freaking moment. Anyways, Britain is set to send Stormer armored missiles, also vehicles. They do have vehicles going there too. But armored missiles to Ukraine to help blast Vladimir Putin's aircraft out of the sky and repel Russia's new offensive in the east of the besieged nation, it is reported. Wow, man. Oh boy. It's about to get wild. I'm waiting for Russia to start attacking these NATO vehicles, bringing in all this stuff to Ukraine, because that's what's going to happen next. They already put a target on Bulgaria's head. They put a target on Poland's head, and they also put a target on the Baltic states. So Russia warns of unattended incidents as NATO increases military activity in the Arctic. Everybody's battling for the Arctic right now. Even China's trying to get their butts up there. Russia warns of unattended incidents as NATO increases military activity in the Arctic, TASS says. Russia is worried about the increased activity of NATO forces in the Arctic Sea, sees risk of unintended incidents occurring in the region. News agencies news agency cited Russian ambassador at large as saying on Sunday, wow. And we already know they're talking about Finland and Sweden. They're getting ready to join NATO. You got Norway already up there, which is right before Finland and Sweden, or right before Sweden. We have Switzerland. Well, Switzerland would never join NATO, but they're so freaking against it. They think it's like, probably one of the worst things. I wish more countries thought that, because how about you just focus on making your military stronger and stop relying on others? That's the problem with this world right now, is the alliances and how they're breaking, they're making bigger powers make moves. China has not acted on Taiwan yet. They could have all these years, man. They have not acted on Taiwan. They could have acted on Taiwan. But now the United States is going to force them to act on Taiwan, because they're going to send Taiwan weapons. They're going to place sanctions on China, and they're going to make their alliance with Japan and Australia and the Philippines and everybody that China hates. So that puts the United States military right on China's doorstep, just like they did with Russia with NATO. NATO expanded to the east, expanded to Russia's borders, putting tanks, armored missiles, and missile defense systems and all types of stuff on their border. And inside of Ukraine. Russia's like, oh, heck no. Then they're talking about building nukes inside of Ukraine. Russia's going to go in and try to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, I'm not defending Russia. Nobody needs to be going to war. I'm going to just put that out there right now. I don't believe anybody should be at war right now. I don't believe people should be, harmed at all, unless our government officials are going to go into a ring and fist fight it out. Otherwise, if y'all are not going to fist fight it out yourselves, then stop sending us to fight your wars that has nothing to do with us. Because we got our own problems here at home. At the end of the day, we have our own problems. We have our own inflation. We have our own prices going up. We have our own land that is unsecured right now. Where's all our military stuff going? To Ukraine, right? Where's all our warships and our aircraft carriers at? Over in the Indo-Pacific and in the Mediterranean and the Black Sea and Sea of Azov, like everywhere. But here. Where's all our soldiers, the hundreds of thousands of soldiers getting sent out to Europe? More getting sent out to Europe. So they're not doing nothing for us. What is our benefit out of this? If we get dragged into a war with Russia, how does that benefit us besides our country running out of electricity, running out of goods, oil, infrastructure, cars, whatever. Literally everything gone. Because y'all know China's going to jump into that too. And guess who is our biggest best friend in trading? China. That's why we can't break them. Every time we try to break them, we always go right back. Hey, China, you still got that good? You still got them, come on, man. We need some of this stuff, man. We don't feel like doing it over here ourselves, so we'd rather just get it from you. Now y'all want to choose to be independent at the wrong time, after the world is going to shit. Yeah, good luck with that, America. We'll see how this turns out. Well, World War III has already started. It's only a matter of time before your news finds a story that's big enough to put it on TV. Maybe it just takes Russia to hit Poland, or Bulgaria, or the Baltic states. Yeah, they're our biggest enemy and rival, but we are also their biggest buyer. The United States practically gets most of their shit from China. Practically. I'm not talking about like military stuff and all that. But anyways. Agreed. We are already at war. I just believe it will hit US via cyber attack first. Yeah, it's not a cyber or EMP. Actually, let me see what they're talking about on EMPs. If there's been any kind of danger or alerts or anything since we've been in them solar warnings for like the last 2 weeks. Energy launches first and only EMP-proof solar generators. Oh, that was April 13th. So they're not really talking about it like that no more. There was a alert put out last month that we were very close to an EMP attack, and that we need to up our weapons. Especially when China tested that nuclear missile that went around the world, they were really like, "Hey, dude, China can launch a surprise EMP on us, and we wouldn't even be ready." Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else. Javante, look at David's comments. Dude, TEB doomsday planes just took off. Yeah, I believe it. Russia's been in the air for a while. I know the United States has been in the air on and off. Biden's been also visiting Camp David on and off. So, yeah, I believe it. I truly believe it. I believe our. Oh, hold on. Let's just check this out. Let's go to the website and see if we can find anything. I heard flight radar is a little better. Flight tracker. Yeah, flight tracker. Wait, is it flight tracker or flight radar? Radar. Let's see. To be honest, I am not. Oh, yeah, filters. There we go. New filters. Crap. Settings. Let's see. Black and white, blue. Animated aircraft. I just want to find I already saw David's comment. That's what I'm looking up now. Oh, that's from the UK. Okay. Those are regular planes. I'm trying to look for military planes, but I don't know how to use it on this computer. I might just have to go to the one that I'm used to using. Yeah, because it won't even let me do anything on this. Oh, wait, I got to exit this out. There we go. There we go. Figured it out. Figured it out. Okay, let's see. What's our option? Speed, aircraft type, radar. What kind of plane he said it was? An E4? E4B, right? All right, looks like we found one. This the one is he talking about? Oh, it just came off of radar. It just went off of radar. It was just here. It just went off of radar. Hold on. What the F? Oh, this thing's acting weird. It just went off. Hold on. I have to restart this. Dang. Yeah, was I the only one that just seen it just disappear as soon as I clicked on it? Let me try to refresh this. Filters. Let's try this again. E4B. It's gone. So that means it must have landed. It was landing towards Virginia. It's coming out of Nebraska. So it's another one? Oh wait, Nebraska is up. I don't know why I was thinking of Nevada. I don't see any more in the sky now. I don't see any more. All right, how about military? None. Okay. Let me go to my other radar. Let's go to the other one. I'm more familiar with using this one, so I don't know how to use. All right. Let's see. Live radar map. Gosh. All these darn planes. Let me guess, our whole country's freaking packed. Oh my gosh. Where is she at? This one? Okay. Let's take it to our military planes now. Okay, now the last I saw it heading towards Virginia. It was like over here. That's not it. That's a C-17. That's a 332. Let's see. C-17. Okay. That's a C-17. All right. She said it was heading out of Nebraska. Kansas, that's Illinois. Tennessee. I swear it was up north. Jesus. Okay, that's a K-35. That's Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska. Here it is. CL-60. K-30. Okay, what's this one? C-135. All right, so. Oh, boy. I don't see the E4. By the way, the military in this country looks like it's more military on the East Coast right now than the West Coast. And it was like this a couple weeks ago too. Everything was focused on Texas, down here, and on this coast. There was even some sub hunters over here too. Last time I checked. Oh, that's a P-8. This is what was by a Russian that ship that went down to Moskova. Oh, the Moskva. Sorry, the Moskva. This one's unidentified. Unidentified. Oh, shit. Now we get some unidentified planes. Oh, I seen an EC-45. Yeah, I don't know, guys. P-8, another P-8. Oh, shit. BE-20. Trying to find another Doomsday plane. Let's see. We found the one, and then it disappeared off radar, so it must have landed. That must have been the only one. Still, that's a lot of military activity. That's crazy. It's been popping in NE and then C. Okay, so Nebraska and North Carolina. You'll see where the new was taken out of Philly. KR. That's another unidentified plane. Yeah. I don't know, guys. All right, done with that. I'm getting bored. I just figured I'd talk to you guys about that. Oh, yeah. I guess I could come over here, too, because this shows the types. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have one in it. They don't have one being tracked right now. Definitely don't have one being tracked right now. Okay. That made it a lot easier. I wish I would have did that, and that would have saved us a lot of time earlier. All right, so nothing on that end. Verizon raises minimum wage to 20 an hour for U.S. employees. Huh! I need to go for work for Verizon, even though I just switched my companies. Maybe they can help me pay the bill that they just try to play me out of. Everyone keep Paul and Adrian in prayer. Oh, what's going on with Paul and Adrian? I did watch their live. Well, hopefully they're okay. Okay, we looked up EMP. No, this is the one. This is another one I wanted to show you guys. When the world has become more dangerous and the chances of World War III are increasing, more and more scholars estimate the possibility of a new worldwide conflict are getting higher. The Russian-Ukrainian conflict has become more protracted, making the world a more dangerous place. On the surface, it is a military struggle between Kyiv and Moscow, forces in the western and southern theaters. However, in essence, it's a total outbreak of a Cold War confrontation in Eastern Europe, and it is also a full-scale counterattack by Russia against the endless strategic expansion of the United States and its NATO military bloc. Despite not firmly sending troops, the United States and NATO have used almost all means of mixed warfare, such as financial sanctions, an information blockade, intelligence support, satellite navigation, and air and space technology to comprehensively strangle Russia. Wow. Yeah, we can't deny that there is definitely an anti-Russian propaganda being played, and there's a lot of people going into it too. Not to say that Russia's in the right for invasion. There's totally two different words, guys. But there is propaganda being played on the Eastern and Western news because Russia hates the West, and the West hates Russia now. But some countries in the West is actually turned into Russia's side, like Slovakia and shoot, there's another one. I always forget their freaking name. Dang it. Good afternoon, Coker. Good afternoon. Dang, what's the name of the other country? They just bought their oil. Oh, Hungary. Hungary. There we go. Wild Theory claims humans could use UFOs for time travel and stop World War III. So what, travel back in time before it even happens? It's crazy to think about. This mindset can really start World War III. Dumber, and suicidal. Ha, funny. World War III has begun, claims Russian state media, as Moscow warship sinks. This was a couple of days ago. Now, this is where everything started. America escalated its war against Russia. Russia presenters say World War III has started after Moskva sinking. Claims the beginning of World War III. So yeah, there's multiple sources, guys. They definitely. What if the United States takes Russia's side? Oh, that would never happen. Be nice, but that would never happen. If you ask Alaska if Obama is anti-Christ, she replies, I would rather not answer that. Damn. How long before we know something major happens? I don't know. I'm not a time person. I just give you guys the news when it comes out. I have no idea when they're going to drop the bomb. I don't know the day, time, and whatever. I don't have their battle plans. So that's not for me. It's not easy for me to let out for you guys. That's why I'm just leading you up to the build-up. But everyone's already saying they're at World War III, so it's just a matter of time before they start dropping the bombs on NATO countries and stuff. Or NATO starts dropping the bombs on Russia. Depends. Every bit of this is a show to get all pieces in place to force us into their agenda. Yeah, their agenda's been the World War III for a long time. Collapse the economies, get into a major war of exterminate a bunch of people and slaughter a bunch of people, and yeah, continue with their lives. Sounds about their agenda. That sounds about right. I knew I heard some Michael Jackson. They're having that student party today, I guess. Save the Earth Day, huh? Sounds fun. Sounds something I could get into. I want to save the Earth. All right. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Was there anything that I was supposed to tell you guys? We already talked about the upcoming China war. We talked about the Russian war. We talked about Iran. We talked about North Korea. We talked about Kosovo and Serbia. Governmental agenda. We talked about Russian propaganda versus the East propaganda. Let me see if there's anything new on 24/7 War News. That's what we could do. The new Christian girl on TikTok, she's freaking awesome. Crystal, as we give her the updates, man, she's freaking awesome. What was I looking for? Dang it, I hate. This is why I need to stop smoking. My memory is horrible, and I'm only 27. This is ridiculous. I know what I was looking for now. Dang, man. Lord have mercy. Let's see if there's anything on this one. Dun, 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 remember the times. Yeah, I remember them times. I was just a baby trying to get some. No, let me stop. Let me stop. War for water. Hell night at 200-kilometer front. Aim for the new state water supply network. Uh-oh. Sir, I love me some Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah, me too. What about the Hollow Earth? Rap, Mr. Coker. One day I will totally rap. I will totally rap. This is not the one I was trying to do. Oh, but this is what I was talking about earlier about Russia trying to move church return to Russian control. Where was it? Notably, Alexander Nevsky Church. Yes, they want that return back to Russia. This is what's starting off the religion war. Another reason a religion war is starting off by Israel. Now, we know you got the plans, but we love you because the news acting Ray Charles blind. Yeah, I know. I got bars, no cap, Jay. Oh, you do, Lil Tim Tim? I gotta see that one day, man. I gotta see your bars. I've been thinking about doing better raps. I wanted to see this one though. What is this talking about? All right, Russian troops have been attacking Ukrainian positions against Ukrainian positions on a 200-kilometer wide war front in Donbass for hours. All reports from Ukrainian sources speak of a hell of night. A Ukrainian army lieutenant on the front line in the Donetsk region told U.S. media that he and his soldiers were being pounded by artillery, mortars, mortars, MLRS, and the same time plus 2 Su-25s, our day became hell. Wow, that sounds fun. That sounds like they just been having a hell of a time. Now, Russia themselves announced this offensive. They already said they were going to take Donbass and Luhansk. Um, yeah, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. But it looks like they're about to cut some water supplies. Let me see what's going on here. This is probably some of the bombings. Oh, 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 we got some sound. No. Dang, I wanted to hear that. I know that was like bow, 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 bow. They're literally raining missiles. Literally raining missiles. Oh. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Damn. And then it just ends with that explosion. Like, wow. Just ends with an explosion. Freaking crazy. All right, what else we got? We got any more videos? What happened to Crimea since the unification of Crimea with Russia? The inhabitants of the city have been left without water and electricity. The Kiev regime had imposed an embargo by cutting off the province's water and electric supply. Wow. This was made possible by the construction of the dam on the North Crimean Channel. Then they cut off the electrical connection of the area. Wow, so take the area, cut off the electric, cut off the waters. Oh man, the water supply problem for Crimea was solved with the start of the Russian military operation Incursion. Incursion was occupied with good morning. Okay, I wanted to make sure I read that right and I wasn't tripping. Oh, here's another video. Okay, here we go again. So they were just shooting bombs in a pipe. Doom, 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 doom. All right. Holy crap, last few 100,000 were real grind, but here it is. Oh, what does this have to do with anything? Oh, his second post. I was about to say.
Ё-моё, блядь. Ах ты, блядь, сука. Твою медь.
Wow. The water supply network of Donbass. The problem, however, would still exist for Donetsk and Lugansk. The water supply of the territories of the People's Republics depends directly on territories controlled by Ukrainians and Donetsk. Wow. Okay. I just wanted to see what was going on. So, like a couple areas got water problems in Ukraine. Let's see if there's anything else that I need to know on here. I already know about the Israel thing. I already know about Cyprus. Start Operation Phase 2, pounding across Donbass, Crimea, and okay. Russia taker receives in the Gulf of Keristos. Turkey does not allow minesweepers to neutralize stray mines in the Black Sea. Really? Hold on. What does that mean? Ain't that NATO that was sending the miners in there? Turkey does not allow minesweepers to neutralize stray mines in the Black Sea. On Monday, Turkish Defense Minister Hulusi said his country would not allow foreign minesweepers to enter the Black Sea to neutralize drone mines after being cut off by cables holding them near Ukrainian ports. Wow. Turkey claims that it attaches importance to a full implementation of the mantra. Oh, dang, I forgot to freak it. It's the thing to close down the Black Sea in the case of a war between Russia and Ukraine, or anybody that owns the Black Sea. Turkey is in control of the straits, so they can control who gets in and out. And it seems like they're blocking out any NATO members trying to go in to sweep up these mines. So it is important not only for Ankara, but for all Black Sea countries, said, adding that his country prefers not to upset the balance around from the Black Sea. So you rather the mines accidentally hit whatever ships are already in the Black Sea than to let them clean them up, unless you know there's more to the plan, which is most likely the case because Turkey is within NATO. They go to all their summits, they hear all the meetings, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were sitting there telling Russia all the shit that they were talking about in these meetings, considering Turkey don't even know what side they want to be on. All right, let me see if there's anything else before I hop off, and then I gotta make some vids for TikTok. Pentagon for Ukraine. Russia has deployed more forces east and south. Okay. I knew that. They blew up NATO weapon depots in Lviv. Russian army occupies northern Azovstal. How to get out of Azov site. Wow. It just seems like Ukraine's getting crazy, man. They're not only that, we got a couple British prisoners that have been taken in. We got an American U.S. officer, another one that was taken in. It's all coming out, man. It's all coming out slowly. But I had to go live this morning for you guys. You know, I told you guys I was gonna go live yesterday. I missed out on yesterday, so I ended up going live today. Everybody, please support the live. Show Paul and Adrian some love. Give them a prayer for better health. Oh yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Depot. I have Depot stuck in my head. I know it's Depot, but I keep saying Depot. I don't know why. Sorry guys. Depot. The Depot got hit, not the Depot. Depot. Can you go live this evening? I might go live this evening. I might go live and see what's going on. Let me see how this day goes on TikTok. Hopefully my account doesn't get banned again or anything. I will be posting on my other TikTok as well. I don't want to leave that one in the dust and let it fall behind. So I'll just use both platforms to promote each other, I guess. It'd probably be the best way to do that. Yeah, start looking out for me. I'm also on Truth Social now. I finally got a chance to look at some stuff yesterday on Truth Social. So if anybody has a Truth Social, you can add me, Javante the Reporter, over there as well. Or it might just be Javante Coker. I don't know. I think it's Javante the Reporter, though. But that's all I have today. I just wanted to look up some news with you guys this morning. I already let out some news on my TikTok. I'm going to slowly let it out on YouTube as well. I'm not going to be lazy today. I'm feeling energetic and motivated. I always feel this way when my accounts come back. When it's gone, man, I'm sad. I feel like I lost pup. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I feel so unmotivated. I just feel like, dang, I'm not getting to know people. What is going on, man? This is ridiculous. You know, I just start getting angry. So, but I'm back, and let's do this, man. Remember to go and rule love, unity, and peace, and have a great day. Thank you for coming through.